I'm Ariane Hilliard, and this is my Instagram strategy for pleasing. Now, let's get started with getting to know the brand. So, what is Pleasing? Pleasing is a live brand that was started in late 2021 by British singer Harry Styles. The brand sells a variety of things, which is why it's considered a lifestyle brand and not just a beauty brand or nail polish brand. They sell skincare, nail polish items, apparel, and accessories like tote bags, beach towels, and bandanas. Next, we have Pleasing's presence on Instagram. Pleasing is most active on their Instagram page compared to their other socials. On here, you can find out information about new collections, restocks for more items, and more. The aesthetic for the content isn't product driven, it's more life driven in a way which can be very refreshing and pleasing to the eyes since it doesn't feel like a product placement or ad all the time. They have 1.4 million followers, 179 total posts, and they post 1 to 2 feed posts per day and 1 to 2 story posts every other day. Likes and comments are a bit inconsistent. Some posts can get up to 200k likes, and some are still sitting at about 40k likes. The same goes for comments. Some have over 1,000 comments, while others have 50. Next, we have their current content. Pleasing's current content is a mixture of videos and pictures. They are highly aesthetic driven, so most of their photos don't feel like you're looking at an ad, so to say. Their posts can be either their video posts can either be tutorials like the one posted on the right or videos that are teasing their new collection like the video on the left. And then you have the two photos that they post um, every now and then. Next, we have Pleasing's SWOT analysis. We are first going to be talking about their strengths. Three strengths that I want to focus on are their strong fan base, their inclusivity, and their product variety. First up is the strong fan base. Pleasing is at an advantage when it comes to this because owner Harry Styles. Combining his Twitter and Instagram followers, Harry has about 85 million followers, which were automatic followers of Pleasing when it was announced last November. His fans were the first people to buy the collection and from there spread the word about his new business. This strong fan base creates free advertisement for the brand and their products as they are probably reposting on their stories when a new collection drops or posting when their orders come in. Next, inclusivity. Pleasing is inclusive in a lot of areas, specifically on their social media. When it comes to their socials, they are very on brand with their mission of being gender neutral. There's not one specific gender, race, or age that you see in their advertisements. You see a variety of every person that creates a welcoming and inviting presence for the brand. When it comes to their products, there's one thing I want to focus on, which is their clothing. They offer sizes from extra small to 5XL. This ensures that a wide range of people are able to get and wear the clothing that they provide. Lastly is product variety. They have a large product variety that comes out with each collection. This is able to cater and appeal to different people and different interests. If you're not into skincare, well, there's a nail polish brand and accessories. There are different skincare items like hand creams, body oils, or face serums. They have different accessories like hoodies, tote bags, beach towels, etc. There's something for everyone and every interest. Next up are their weaknesses. The weaknesses are high prices and not being in stock, and the individual nail polishes. First, the prices. Their prices are very high when compared to other celebrity brands. Celebrity brands, nail polish brands, and skincare brands. It's $20 for an individual nail polish and over $100 for a hoodie. A big portion of customers are younger teens, so that is a heavy price for them to spend on items like these. The justification for this is that they are vegan, cruelty-free, sustainable, uses recycled materials, etc. But there are many brands out there with the same concepts for a fraction of the cost, so I don't know if this is a fair justification. Because of the strong fan base, a lot of the items tend to sell out quickly or be sold out frequently. This could be seen as a good thing, but for many potential customers, it's not. You can sometimes be limited to what you can buy when you visit their store, and when you add something to your cart, it can be gone in the short amount of time that it takes for you to click checkout. Lastly, when it comes to their nail polishes, you have two options. You can either one, buy the whole set, or two, buy one of the two individual colors that they have already selected to be available to buy. You can choose which nail polish color you want to buy individually. So if the color you want is not sold by itself, you have to buy the set of 4 in order to get it. Next is opportunities. The two opportunities they should take are promoting the organizations they work with and having affordable options. They could promote the organizations they work with more and give them more of a platform on their socials. Unless you go on their website and go on their Do Better page, you're not aware of the organizations that they work with when you are simply scrolling through their feed. They could offer a more affordable option of products for their younger audience. They could get cheaper ingredients that would still go with their goals of being vegan and sustainable, but can make the products that would be more attainable. They could still have their usual products, but also offer this as an option. Next are threats. The two threats are competitors and accessibility. First up, competitors. Pleasing is competing with every other major celebrity brand out there, not to mention all the other nail polish, skincare, and apparel brands. So, what makes them different or stand out compared to the other brands that are similar? When it comes to the accessibility of this brand, it is very slim. You can only buy it online when the items are available and not sold out, or during pop up shops that they sometimes offer. Other than that, you can't really access it anywhere. You can't walk into a store and see it on the shelves. Next, we have our competitors. Two competitors for pleasing would be REM Beauty and Olive and June. REM Beauty is another beauty brand that is owned by a celebrity, Ariana Grande. REM Beauty has 1.4 million followers and 438 posts on their Instagram, where they post about once or twice a day. I chose this as one of the competitors because, like I said, it is another brand owned by a celebrity and it shares the same values of being eco friendly, sustainable, and vegan. But the catch is that the products are significantly cheaper. While they don't sell the exact same products, it is interesting to see two brands who pride themselves on being vegan and sustainable, but yet have different prices. For example, REM Beauty's eyeshadows are $24, and Pleasing's pressed powder pigments are $50. The next competitor is Olive and June, which is a vegan nail polish brand. Olive and June has 490K followers and 664,000 posts on Instagram, where they post once a day. I chose them as a competitor because they are a vegan nail polish brand similar to Pleasing, but their prices are way cheaper. A single bottle of nail polish is $9 and a pack of 6 is $54, whereas a single bottle from Pleasing costs $20 and a set of 4 costs $65. Here are two brands that share the same values and are similar to Pleasing, but at a much more affordable cost that have a potential to steal customers away from them. You can see examples of the types of posts each company posts when compared to Pleasing. They focus on showing the products more while still obtaining their brand aesthetic. Next section is Pleasing's current and target Instagram audiences. Their current audience is mostly made up of Harry Styles fans, as he is the owner of the brand, and he has pretty loyal fans that will jump to whatever he puts out. The age demographics are 15 to 30-year-olds of all genders and races, although it does seem like a majority of the followers are female. Followers interact with the post quite a bit, but not as much as they should. Their target audience is as follows. It should be people who are looking for and want to try sustainable, eco-friendly, and vegan products. Their age range should be people in their late teens to mid-20s. There should be a 50% male and 50% female audience. They should be located in major cities like London, New York, Los Angeles, Miami, etc., so they can have their pop-ups here and get people to come. Because these items are a little more on the pricey side, it should target those who are interested and want to try out a more luxury beauty/skincare brand. And because we still need that loyalty, people who are fans of Harry or his former band of One Direction would be a plus to his target audience. Now let's meet Margot. Margot is a 19-year-old female college student at the Fashion Institute of Technology as a fashion design major. She currently lives in New York but is originally from Seattle and works as a barista at her local cafe in the area. Margot's hobbies include reading, painting, baking, sewing, and listening to music. Her dream is to become a famous designer, so she spends her time on social media looking at designers and people who inspire her, like Vivienne Westwood, Bella Hadid, Harry Styles, and so on. When she's not busy studying, working, making clothes, or hanging out in the city with her friends, you can usually find her in her apartment indulging in what she calls her self-care time. This includes her sitting down, binge watching her favorite shows, while painting her nails or painting in general. Or she's baking her favorite recipes while she is doing her skincare routine and listening to her music. Though she is not vegan herself, she's been wanting to step more into that world, so having a brand that she already knows about and is kind of interested in that focuses on things like this is a good addition when it comes to having a potential customer. Also, being a fashion major and making her own clothes, she's interested in ethically made clothing items. So if she doesn't want to buy skincare or nail polish, they might have a customer in the apparel department when it comes to Margot. Next, we have Pleasing's Instagram goals. Number one is a strength for Margot is that she's already a fan of Harry, so she already knows about Pleasing and is somewhat interested in buying. A weakness is she's a college student who isn't making a lot. The prices might steer her away from the brand, and also due to the fact that it's hardly in stock, she might not find what she wants. Making a cheaper alternative that is still vegan and sustainable might help in keeping Margot as a potential customer. While this is not a threat to Margot, she lives in one of the major cities that frequently has pop-up shops, so she would be able to physically go and see the products before buying them. Goal number two is the business goal to turn non-audience members into consumers and into an audience. We want to increase audience members and followers and turn them into consumers. We want to increase followers by 10% and customers by 10%. This can be achieved by highlighting product ingredients and organizations that they give back to. We want to achieve these goals in 6 months. Goal number three. When looking at the customer funnel, Margot would be in the interest/consideration and the evaluation/intent stages, since she is aware of the brand and interacts with the brand, but she hasn't made that step of purchasing something. For goals 1 and 2, we need to get the audience to join the email and text signups. For goal 3, we need to advertise products on Margot's page that she will buy. The metrics we can use are to track traffic to socials and signups and track sales revenue. Next is Pleasing's strategies for Instagram goals. They should post more articles and dedicated posts for the orgs they work with. This way, people will get to know more about them and what they do. They should focus on social only content and provide different variety of posts. They should feed posts 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and post stories twice a day, at least 4 times a week on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Below you can see an example of post that I made. Next up is content that they should share. They should share feed posts from orgs they work with to highlight the important things that they are doing. They should continue with reposting fans' content, like the one you see below. They could do a series that highlights what their products are doing for the environment, and how buying from them is helping make the audience part of the solution. Another series they could do is a story series about the different ingredients being used in products and what they do and what they are doing for you. Next is conversations Pleasing should join. They should talk about sustainable and eco-friendly products and alternatives that the audience can make. Another conversation is the importance of gender-inclusive brands and highlighting other gender-inclusive brands. They can have an Instagram live series where they invite other brands that share the same values and talk about ways people can be involved with helping their communities and environment. Next is audience engagement and development. I think a good way to engage and develop more audience members and consumers is to have pop-up shops more frequently and in more places. This way there are more people who are able to experience the pop-up shops and buy. They should partner with a retailer like Ulta and have their products sold there exclusively and create exclusive collections or products that can only be found there to drive more audience members. They should create captions that the audience can interact with in the comments, and Pleasing can interact with them back, whether that is replying back to them, liking them, or having a comment of the week feature on the stories every week. They could create a what collection/product are you quiz that followers can take and share on their is share the results on Instagram. Lastly, we have the conclusion. My strategies for pleasing were to create and share content that is different than what they are putting out right now. Although they are posting consistently, they should post more frequently and on a schedule. They need to highlight organizations they work with, because what is the point of working with them if no one knows what they do or who they are? This connects to the KPIs because the new content will hopefully drive more traffic to socials, and then from there, the website, where followers will turn into consumers. The new content will reach more people and make more people interested in staying and following. Highlighting ingredients and values will attract people who are interested in those things and who will likely buy products. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.